depends on who actually gets to use this Benedetta. Looking at the stats right here, it's Nino actually in the EXP lane. A lot more damage potential for Alter Ego, but the survivability kind of negates that from Fnatic Onyx. So it comes down to execution, and I really do feel it comes down to whether or not the Netherrealm can be forced out, whether Sans can maintain a good distance management to ensure that he can come in at the right time only.
Here we go, will the Sky Kings once again fall undethroned? Or will El Familia again be broken apart into two? Match number 2 and match of the day, it's Fnatic Onyx against Alter Ego.
Who will take the first points of this series? Will Onyx, finally find their rhythm? Or will Alter Ego with Nile, of course, finds that dub against his former team?
Looking at the respect here from both teams, the gold lane and the mid lane have the Purify. Sans, though, with Keyboy are having the push advantage. So Owen kind of having to be a bit more careful here. Not level 2 just yet, so is Keyboy. They got an early aggression there from Nino. Trying to be active, trying to go for the litho here. Whoa!
Oh, good two-man petrify now with Benedetta earlier, so that's already info. And yeah, Fnatic Onyx here, trying to stabilize. It sounds very low as well.
They're already grouping up, trying to instill chaos, and you could take a look at the brawl potential that Alter Ego has early games. So Fnatic Onyx, will they have to stay a bit more passive in their early games?
I think they have to respect the damage potential for sure. Burst is something that Alter Ego have in the early game. So looking at the emblems by IndieHome, you can see why there are 3 tenacities on the side of Onyx. They want to make sure they can survive. Inspire though for CW, for extra survivability and technically extra damage as well. And if you look at the emblems though, for Benedetta and Alpha, it's gonna be Assassin, and they want to have some damage, they want to be aggressive. So until level 4, I really do feel like Fnatic Onyx have to be a bit more careful because their main playmaking tools are those ultimates.
A lethal ignition in the hands of Nino as well. Looking to just expend more damage in the Benedetta. Now Sans already rotating up top. They want to limit the movements of this Benedetta in the hands of Nino, but this turtle fight and dance could start very soon.
Yeah, Flicker now with Lupi. Now though, will find the turtle no problem. Now also wants to fight here. Oh, good petrify as Lupi was stuck. And now Keyboy with the Flicker, Sacred Hammer will find the jungler. Now let's see it with Owen. Keyboy very low. Rondo will secure it. The backside of Kyrie picks up the double, no problem.
Great fight for side of Onyx there. They did not get the neutral objective, but they kind of equalized. They came out on top, but look at his damage!
Yeah, that's the Purify spent. Still, Fnatic Onyx still able to find a better trade after that first little fight.
A lot of damage there. Talent prediction, spy the new application, go pay.
Whoa.
We are divided. English and Indonesia. We're all predicting Fnatic Onyx. They're going for Alter Ego. So of course, this is the clash of the languages.
Fortunately for us, we are on the side of Onyx, by the way, so we are not getting a lot of glances. But for now, let's see how this plays out, because Nile definitely has some aggression to throw around when he's this fighter, right? When he's more sustainable compared to Kyrie. And you're seeing Kyrie having to kind of rotate around before joining these fights, trying to find the small windows to come in and, you know, initiate and kind of swing the tides in favor of Fnatic Onyx.
But now my question is, how do Fnatic Onyx address the nightmaric spawns? I mean, it's very, very, pesky to deal with, especially when you don't have that much of a wave clear in the hands of Sans. Maybe he can with the Ghost Bursters, but again, his Zask will prove to be so lethal, and Kyrie just ults that one.
Fractures the nightmaric spawn.
Yeah.
As we saw earlier, it does give you a small amount of gold, so technically, Fnatic Onyx can kind of try and abuse that. Looking at the gold difference though, Nino and Roundel actually doing a bit better. So the laners are definitely strong in the early game. But when they group up together, Fnatic Onyx still has a bit of the advantage. What can Nino do here? Because he is in a weird spot where he's also an engage tool technically with the Electro Final Blow and the Petrify. But he also needs to kind of dive in and wait around.
Turtle spawn this time around the dance. Will it be as sweet as it was for Fnatic Onyx looking for a pull, but this time in the backline?
See here. Sans with the flanks. Oh, quicker implosion! Finds one, but now survives a turtle. Good knockup by Keyboy, another round. Owen flickers out, but Rondo secures Lupi. Sans Terre will find Nile here in the midst of it all. No cover whatsoever. Niles falls the second time. Keyboy trying to sustain the damage from Nino, but Nino will not be able to assassinate Keyboy.
Great jungle fight by Altrigo. The retribution from Nile here, absolutely on point. He is, however, giving up his life to try and get this advantage, though. You can see that Kyrie is already a level ahead. He's getting a bit of advantage there. And in the mid game, where the Lord starts spawning, that could be a very important situation, a very important factor. Looking at the items, Enchanted Talisman for Sun, so he's going to be spamming out a lot of those spells. Whereas for Roundel, not having a lot of mana issues, he'll be going for the Glowing Wand, which will be great to reduce the shielding from the Harith, from Sun's Netherrealm, and also for the regeneration that Lutpi will have on this Edith.
That anti-heal so early in the game. Aggressive build coming in from Roundel, but it's very, very good for him because he will be one of the main damage dealers as well for Ultra Ego. Now, though, for Fnatic Onyx, waiting on a momentum that could basically swing the game around. Kyrie 1v1!
Against Nino! Woo! Ooh, the two assassins there, top lane. Almost. Nino got taken down, but take a look at Alter Ego. Proactiveness towards the bottom side. The cross-map play, and they find the first structure. No, the second structure in the game.
Oh, conceal play
I don't know if they
from
wanna...
the bushes. They want to take this chance. They won't. And Fnatic Onyx, they will just be waiting in the wings.
Lutpi almost gets an Earth Shadow play, though. But Owen, looking very confident, just using all the spells without confirmation, right? Using it blind would have been a cool moment if it does land. But now, without the ammo find for a couple more seconds, there can be a chance for Fnatic Onyx to get control as Keyboy gets a pick up.
Oh, it's good Syric Hammer! That will beat Owen. Bursted down. The last turtle now in play. Fnatic Onyx, they have more control. Now looking for an opening angle, but Keyboy just denies. Even with the implosion spent as well. Kyrie finds a turtle now. Another round pops. Roundel, good night. The backside highs will find a way, but no, Keyboy will be the trade. Nino looking for a kill onto Lutpi. Does not find it. As Alter Ego will not be able to close the gap.
Oh, Nino gets out quick. That was Fnatic Onyx quick on the trigger as well, just looking to finish a turtle, and then they straight went back with another round still in the pockets of Sans.
That was insane. Fnatic Onyx stood there and tanked up the whole Domineer's descent from Roundel, and then used the Netherrealm to completely just rush over him. Owen now trying to disrupt the purple buff take. Seems like Onyx will have that under control. Look at Nino though, already making a move in the far side. Like a pick-up attempt.
Really, I'm offended. It's a good hammer though, but Keyboy will be melted down by Highs. And that's the first good trade there by Alter Ego. Apart from the turtle take, they've been losing fights.
Great play by Altrigo. The single target damage for them is off the charts. And they recognize that burst is their issue. Now rushing the Winter Crown. That is peculiar.
Again, it's an assassin versus assassin. Not the jungler via jungler though, but Nino will have to back away the second time.
Nino just going at it with Kyrie. And most of the times, Kyrie looks like he will come out as the victor. Thankfully, Nino still able to gatekeep himself. Now, the question is, does Nino look comfortable in this Benedetta?
He seems to be doing pretty decent almost, but look, hang on a minute, Lutpi.
Face checking, punished again! This time another round pops. Now Shaman Force Dog will punish Owen! CWP hitting implosion, Kyrie invested as well. Kyrie with the flanks, good by Nile. Kyrie again, he is so strong, wants to find round with backside Nino from the flanks. Goodbye Sans. High finds the shutdown and the triple kill. Alter Ego, they are answering back.
A great decisive play by Altrigo, getting the burst down immediately onto Keyboy. Look at Highs.
Oh, he does not know that the Highs is there, but Kyrie will still secure the purple. Oh, but FNOC again, they are at ship gear 5 now with the Lord Tick. CW trying to zone out Highs. Lord Tick should be, uncontested. Alter Ego a little bit late.
Good decision-making coming in from Fnatic Onyx, but a pull from Owen. You better take a look at the highlights here, Rashi.
The highlight for Fnatic Onyx, where they're up against Team Liquid, I believe. And you're seeing, again, the decisiveness, especially in the team fights, right? And they're using any kind of invulnerability, any kind of CC immune. Anything at their disposal will be used to its maximum potential. And they're good at moving forwards. They're also good at adapting and moving backwards when necessary as well. That is the thing that makes it so difficult for a team to really read out their intentions. Is this going to be a flank attempt, or is it going to be just a straight up pickoff attempt? And that flexibility can be seen all the way from the draft, at least for this match in team number 1.
Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, it's still we are waiting for the pause.
My God, that pull.
I'm enjoying my Campina, man. Enjoying my Campina.
Yeah, slurp, slurp.
It's good.
And
Slurp, slurp.
do you drink or eat your ice cream?
Enough.
Is that a question already
Brother.
yesterday?
Trevin isn't here to contest that opinion.
Yeah,
I think,
it's not fair.
I think most people, I might be going out on a limb here, but most people, I think, will be eating ice cream.
Yeah.
Look at this game fact, though.
Season
by
8.
Our application GoPay. Good call, Gani.
Yeah, good call from Gani. In MPL ID Season 8, Benedetta was the most picked hero for Nino with 11 picks and a 63.64% win rate. So yeah, it feels very strange to see Nino playing Benedetta right now because he is very accustomed to that marksman role where he's well known for the carries and the rubies gold lane and the Harith. But now he has to kind of shake it up a bit and get the fingers going because, of course, for Benedetta to play, you can't be that rusty.
For Altrigo, though, I think the true damage approach you're having right here with both the alpha and the carry certainly is paying off when it comes to pickoff. And you can see earlier in that small engagement, I think there was a triple kill for Highs on that carry because he was free hitting. You saw that Onyx were trying to be a threat, be a real deterrent to his approach. But for the most part, with all the mobility that the carry has, the only real threat for Highs here is maybe Kyrie, right? Kyrie and the Harith.
Yeah.
And later on with some more items, even the 1v1, I feel like Highs can kind of hold his own there too. So we'll have to wait and see. This was that fight earlier. It begins with a pickoff onto Lutpi. NetherRealm, as discussed, got used up, but look at Highs the whole time. This is the approach that Altrigo is taking. All the DPS, man, coming in from Roundel, from Highs, and look at Kyrie. He thinks that Roundel is the main problem, goes for him, but as a result, Highs is just hitting and hitting, and we come up with something too crazy. But you have to remember that Tigreal will get a bit more presence in the late game.
Yeah.
Some of these team fights, though, really look super clumped up, where I thought Keyboy was going to make something amazing happen. But you can see a slow motion on a replay here for the Turtle. Keyboy making a play, but at the right moment, Nile uses the Spear of Alpha, and he's able to get it. But look at the result. Everyone locked into the Turtle Pit, and Onyx having all the AoE to kind of lash out and do all that damage. So moments like this will get more and more dangerous as time goes on. Because CW, with one single synchro vision, he can kind of hit multiple people at the same time in a way that Highs can't really compare to.
It's a single lock marksman right from the side of Highs. But we saw also from Highs what he can do damage towards Fnatic Onyx formation, right? With the catch from I Offended, it melted a Lutpi once, it also melted Keyboy once as well. And that's a mean carry.
Oh yeah.
But are you
Mean carry.
Are you concerned about this carry as the late game progresses? Because if you take a look at the front lines of Fnatic Onyx, they have the Tigreal, they have the Edith that can really catch the carry. The carry has to step forward to really, hit and deal damage.
I think they're ready. I think we're ready to head to the land of dawn. Seeing the pairs.
Really?
Yeah, I think they are in a bit.
So still a bit longer for now. But on that note, I really feel like if everything goes as planned, no big surprises happen, then Fnatic Onyx with the NetherRealm, that's where it's the best, right? When you're up against a single target damage. So that NetherRealm can buy so much more time. Compared to being up against a lot of AoE, they can kind of put everyone out of commission when they're taken out of the NetherRealm immediately. So I feel like unless a big play is used, let's say an I'm Offended Flicker combo, it's going to be difficult for Altrigo to get value, but here we go.
Here we go, back to Land of Dawn after that single initiation. Will we see someone fall down?
Oh, let's see here, Lutpi is still alive. And I guess there will be no more engages for now.
All right, no idea what happened during the whole break, but now Fnatic Onyx, Sky Piercer on Kyrie. Lethal amounts of damage with the Lord pushing on the top side here. Let's see the approach from Fnatic Onyx because they have a good team fight composition. But they can also split push if they want to set up Kyrie against Nino. 1v1 though.
Oh, it's a Volume 3 Assassin versus Assassin. Well, strike 3, you're out, Nino. That will be Nino taken down.
Get out of here, Nino. But look, Kyrie leaving the wave, potentially losing the turret in the bot side as Alter Ego group for the Lord. Look at Keyboy deterring from the sides, threatening some kind of engage. But with Rondo picking out the Divine Glaive, that's going to be a play with Lutpi.
Yes, for Spear of Alpha already invested just to, make Lutpi back away. Oh, in the mid side, or in the mid lane. Actually, needs to be careful. CW deals a lot of damage already. And that will be the first Lord taken care of top lane. Sans though, looking for a window top lane perhaps, but no. Fnoc will have to be satisfied with just taking the outer turrets.
Yeah, Keyboy was looking for that flank play, but the fight didn't really break out. And thankfully CW up there, or down there rather, trying to take down the turret because, like how Arashi mentioned, Kyrie left that wave, skipped that wave, which made Fnatic Onyx turret now very, very fragile down bottom.
It was taken out because the empowered waves were still pushing, and Fnatic Onyx were setting up in the jungle of Alter Ego. So indirectly, they were ensuring that that minion wave will take the turret out in the bottom side. Now it's back to the waiting game. The Lord, in the grand scheme of things, have been dealt with relatively well by Alter Ego. Still hanging on to all of their secondary turrets actually. So the jungle still isn't really open for invasions for Fnatic Onyx. But you can see Keyboy already eyeing an opportunity. They know that Nino wants to be aggressive, wants to make the plays, so they keep looking for him whenever he's pushing out.
Yeah, Nino has been very spacing out the side lanes, trying to activate the far lanes to keep the pressure going, having to force Fnatic Onyx to at least allocate a single member to bounce the waves back towards the base of Alter Ego, and now they look to siege the bottom side turret. Looks like a fight's gonna break out soon, and that has to be from an initiation coming in from Owen, but all still good Kyrie in the flanks.
Kyrie though will back away here. They want to contest the purple buff, I believe. Alter Ego will try to blitz the purple out meanwhile, so no. The answer is no, let's not force it. Let's just focus on managing the waves top lane.
Well, the top side though, turret falls for Fnatic Onyx, uncharacteristic from the Sky Kings. They don't usually allow such situations to happen. You know, pushing out the wave is gonna be a big breakout fight. Oh, play!
Oh, that's a pull onto his Lutpi. Lutpi pulls out a flurry flicker here before the Lord fights. Now Sans will try to pull Nile. And let's see, Kyrie will blitz the Lord. That is Alter Ego now looking for the fights. Keyboy provides cover here. Another round pops as well. And Alter Ego will have no trade, no compensation from that Lord take.
Great move from Onyx to just go and straight up take the objectives. They know that Alter Ego is concerned about Kyrie, especially with his power spikes, with the Sky Piercer and reaching level 15. So they're gonna move a bit more tentatively through the jungle, and they know that they can put Keyboy and Lutpi there, and Alter Ego can't really risk walking in without checking it out slowly. So they take away the Lord, and they also avoid the 5v5 fight that Alter Ego desperately wants. This is a stronger Lord, and Fnatic Onyx most likely will be able to orchestrate a 3-lane push and take out some of these turrets.
Yeah, but Nino is still there as the pesky player who will try to catch the waves. But the Lord crashes through that mid-side turret, and now possibly seeking out to just destroy the base turret. Might make this wide open for Alter Ego, but for Fnatic Onyx, they're still waiting for the trigger to pull. Look at Nino doing heavy work up top, just trying to relinquish that wave potentially up top, and Fnatic Onyx waiting to pull the trigger this time.
Yeah, I mean, that's an assassination there by Kyrie. Fnatic Onyx still has the flicker and implosion with the Lord, but they will find a base turret top bottom lane. Now Nile in trouble. Spear of Alpha desperately, and a CW will find that kill. Alter Ego defends with 3. Fnatic Onyx, they have no minions just yet though. What will they do? They will maintain pressure in the base of Alter Ego. Now waiting for that mid wave to crash. No, Nino, Owen, and as well as Highs. Can they clear this? The flicker implosion in play. Owen will fall. Now they want to find the base. Should be their main target. CW finds a triple. Looking for the main react, but the base will fall first. Ladies and gentlemen.